take that. I will take Bitcoin. I ain't gonna lie. I just started Bitcoin too.
Let me say it like
so
that.
anybody that got information on Bitcoin, send that to me ASAP. My Instagram is at @BarzyourBlack.
Get this nigga the
on IG. BarzyourBlack. Alright, you can ask questions that you was gonna ask me. So time will reply. And by the way, this is the first episode of my podcast. I don't have a name, but by the second episode I will have a name. And I will pitch you niggas on to what you need to hear.
Gang. Stars in the building.
Pow! State your names real quick so they can follow you on the gram.
_ the real star.
Black witness, a baby.
And what's your gram? The guy behind the scenes?
Guy behind the scenes.
That guy 300. That _ guy with 2 Y's 300.
So, this is gonna be a quick little podcast. Just to break the ice. Alright, so what's your first question?
My first question is, how does it come to you when you want to preach to people? Like today, me and Shai walked in and you just started preaching out of nowhere.
Whoa,
how does it just come to you? How does it
I just
come to
started
you?
preaching when y'all was coming in. Y'all walked in the midst of
It just came to you. It just came to you.
And when the conversation I was having with the fifth party member that was here that left the building, I was saying some shit that caught y'all ears, and it was like, you know what? This shit should have been documented. So I pulled out the camera with the battery light that I didn't know I had in there, and we went through a couple phone episodes where nobody has enough information on it, got on their phone to collect all this greatness. So I had to pull out the Canon, which it's about to die on me soon. So let's see who we can get with.
Sorry, guys. What were you telling us? So you was telling us that it's okay to have emotions.
Right. It's okay to have emotions, because if you don't have emotions, then how are you able to express yourself? Everybody say you got a cold heart, but in that cold heart, you have a whole bunch of information that you want to share with people on your point of view of why you have that cold heart, why you have that ice box.
Yeah, tell us what you were saying about the wall and how.
I hate the term the wall, but we all have a wall, and it's fucked up when you come from behind that wall and the other person claims they're coming from behind that wall, but they keep going back behind the wall and not fully coming around that wall. So they give you this illusion that they with you, when in all reality they looking for every downfall that you have so they can stay behind that wall, so they can use it against you when you go through a situation with them, just so they have a type of leverage. And it's not premeditated or not, but people don't do it knowing they doing it. And I think that's where people need to check themselves out.
Check your sample before you rank your sample. Check your sample.
Don't check me. Who?
Check your sample.
I mean, you shouldn't get checked unless you need to be checked, and if you get checked, it should be for the right reasons, not for the wrong reasons. Because at the end of the day, you are an individual with a mind, but at the end of the day, you have to show some type of, balance between what's really right and what's wrong, or at least keep an open mind. This is Roxy, by the way. She's in a lot of rap videos. You need to follow her. She will have her own page soon too. Go ahead, nigga.
All right, so you mentioned earlier, right, about you spoken communication earlier.
Right. What I was explaining was about people, pointing fingers at each other, man and woman. And basically, I have this theory where if a person sits down with that other person that they're having relationships with, and they tally out all their rights and their wrongs between themselves and what it is with that person you have a relationship with, you see which one outweighs the other. Now the thing is, don't say you work on your issues. That person work on their issues, and the issues that y'all have with each other, y'all work on those issues. All it takes is communication. And people have to stop taking sometimes a tone of voice or hand gestures a certain type of way, but it's not being disrespectful. What happens because you have emotions. If you didn't have emotions, you wouldn't move. Emotions, the energy that you're getting. Emotions. You see what I'm saying? Emotions is energy. The energy in your emotions. You're giving it out.
You also have to control those emotions, though.
Right.
Because then they'll get the best of you.
You're 100% right. Now, the thing is, if a person not blatantly disrespecting you, not physically disrespecting you, not mentally disrespecting you, but letting you know how they feel, especially when you ask them how they feel, you have to not be on a defensive state, but try to interpret what that person is giving you and show the support at the same time. Give your advice on why you feel the way they feel on the answer they need. You know, it's a two-way street. And the thing is, sometimes you may not be able to get everything that you want and advocate and get it too, because the other person's not going to tolerate that. So, we have a cake. You take half of the cake. I take half of the cake, and you know what? We can share the other half of the cake together. So that we know what, we still have some more cake.
That's a fact.
But if you want to eat all your cake and I want to eat all my cake, what cake we got left over? So let me take this quarter. You take this quarter. Let's put the other 2 quarters to the side. Now we have more cake later on. Sounds corny, but you know what? It makes a lot of sense.
A lot of sense.
A lot of sense.
I know we don't got that much time, and we'll pass.
The barbecue?
Yeah, I need some barbecue.
Point of this episode, right? Y'all gonna hear way more, right? And shit gotta get better.
But you gotta speak from a third party to now. You say y'all doing bad. Who's doing bad? And what's the
Okay, now there's certain people out here who legit want to grow as a person. It's not even about now we're gonna move off of like personal relationships and personal this and personal that. It's all about growing as a person in general. If you refuse to take communication a certain way and you refuse to take life in a certain way, you're the type of person, like you said, that's always pointing fingers at other people, you know, you're not growing as a person. Like legit growing as a person means mentally growing, physically growing, everything growing in general. So if your mindset is staying the same as when you were a child, because that's a childish mindset, to be honest with you. So if your mindset is staying there, it's always going to be there. And it's sad. But those are the type of people that need to change. They need to reevaluate themselves and stop looking at everybody else like everybody else is doing wrong. You need to
stop putting
looking
your
at
past
themselves.
problems in the presence of your new problems.
Facts.
The present is a present.
Facts.
Appreciate the gift that's given to you. Feel me? Now, if you mess up your present, own up to your flaws. You know what I'm saying? Own up to what you did wrong. But at the same time, know what you're doing wrong and know what's not being done wrong, and know what type of energy you have to give to the next person, so that way your past won't haunt your future. Because you know what? A lot of people mess up their future dwelling on their past. That they miss what's being done for them right there in front of their face. And you miss the small things that matter. You know, and small things outweigh the big things when you put them on a bigger scale. Because if I did 99 small things and you just get a person to do that one big thing, you know what? You did one thing compared to 99 things for you. So you know what? That shows you I'm willing to go out my way through any obstacle for you. Whether it's rain, sleet, hell, or snow. Compared to that extra dude or that extra female or that extra person that's going to do that one thing and say, all right, well, I've done that. All right, did you really care doing it? Because sometimes, you know what? It's not about the value of it. It's about why did you do it. It's not about what you did. It's why you did it.
That's a fact. You know what's crazy about you saying that though? Because there's certain people that look at shit like that, like you doing all this shit for them. After a certain while, they feel entitled to the shit, and they start treating you like you have to do the shit, and that's what happens.
Anybody.
You feel me? Like, and that's crazy. Fact.
That goes down to my kids' situation. You know, I'm gonna get that out. You know, because I've been on my mind for a lot. Men and women, stop trying to force your loved one to be in your child's life. You have to let that happen over time. Whether it takes 1 day, 1 month, 1 year, 10 years, it's a process. Now, if you don't make it to where you and your child can develop a relationship, you can't fault that person for not having that relationship with your child. As well as a person has to show interest into your child, because you do come as a package, but you have to outweigh your lifestyle. If your lifestyle is too busy and you're trying to make it work, there's but so much credit that you can give and take away. But now if you're living with a person and you see that person every single day and they in the presence of you and your child, then you have something to talk about. But now let's not forget the small things. If a person can't get with you through the week and you have to get a babysitter, and y'all still manage to go out and a person offers for your child, that's a person thinking for your child.
That's a fact.
Okay? Whether they was physically able to do it or not. So if I took you out tonight and your child wasn't able to come with us, or we wasn't able to get out with your child, or I wasn't able to take your child, but I got with you, and I still offer to bring your child a meal or bring your child a gift back, or you know, just the fact that I'm offering for your child,
Right, you don't have to.
you give that person that credibility.
Right. That's not, you don't have to do that.
A person doesn't have to do it. Exactly. But you know what? A person willing to do it shows what they really think. And it's not about how much they spend
And without you
or
asking.
where they spend it at.
It's the thought.
It's the thought. Exactly what she said, well, I'm asking. So if a person just naturally does it, take that more accounted for. If a person just want to be around, see, one thing I don't like is creeps. There's a lot of creeps out here that's around a lot of children. And you have to determine what type of man or woman that you're
Preach,
around.
brother.
Feel me? So I respect the person that's not too much onto a person's child, but shows a little bit of interest when they can, and you know, by the little they do. And the person that's all up on a person's child all fucking day, every day. Like, that's kind of weird, B. Like, why would I call you to check on your daughter and your son all fucking day?
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, my relationship is with you. You know what I'm saying? My relationship is not with your child. We build on that. That comes part of the package deal. If I'm dealing with you, I'm dealing with you. We work on building that relationship with your child. Feel me? Now, if your child naturally comes to me or you naturally comes to you and they be like, yo, I don't like that person, whatever shape or form, then okay, I can see how you feel. But you inform that person, you let them know, you work through that, or you call it quits. But you let that person know. Your outro step is your best way to do certain things. And if you leave on an ugly note, you're gonna get nothing but ugliness back. You know what I'm trying to say? Roxy, stop barking. What we doing?
Every moment matters. How about that? Remember that.
Listen, do better. Remember
better.
that. Please, do better. If you do better, we won't have to keep talking to y'all motherfuckers like this. Real shit, because this ain't the first episode. There's gonna be a lot more.
You know, we're gonna have a better little scenery. Whatever
Don't
it
look-
takes to make it look good, but it's the real right now.
Listen, this is the real right now. Don't
You
let
gonna
us
get
get
it
no
raw,
Henny
uncut,
or
straight
none
to
of that.
black.
Cause as soon as I get some Henny in my system, I'm gonna be fessing y'all niggas up. So
Da,
y'all
da, da, da.
better take this as a fucking blessing.
You know what I mean? So, you know, if you got any questions, you want me to leave any type of advice that you feel like, you know, that's worth me giving to you, you know what I mean? Or you want to ask or
Sure.
anything, you know how to hit us up on that Instagram. Mine's Boss Young Black.
Vibe with Nessa.
At the real store. You know what? I said
We're gonna have a lot of, you know, mysterious people pull up that got a lot of hidden talents that you think we have. We're gonna have a lot of people that, you know, will give you a real intellect on certain, you know, situations that, you know, people just need to keep an open mind to. You know, just, you know, use your third eye. You know what I'm saying? Stop using the ones that below your brows. You know what I'm saying? There's too much shade over your eyes. You never see the light. So you gotta use your third mind.
That's why they call you boss.
More listening, less talking. How about that?
That's very hard to do. Everybody always with them, and they can't.
Be observant.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
And we're out.